Hi, this is Deborah Davis with another video from techtalk.com. Today we're talking about a free open source software called Audacity. Let's take a look. Audacity is born out of a company called SourceForge. And to get to this free download for Audacity, go to http://audacity.sourceforge.net. If that's a little bit too confusing to remember, all you have to do is go to Google and key in Audacity and you should find it. It should come up on the top page. So we love Audacity because it is a free open source software allowing us to create audio or edit audio that we already have. Like if you had a teleseminar and you wanted to just clip out a few of the awkward ums or maybe part of the conversation that went a little bit too long. So the first thing you want to do is on this home page of Audacity, click to the download page. Here it's going to give you the different platforms that you can download. I'm running Windows on Windows 7, so the best one for me over here is Windows, where it says best for Windows 7. I'm not going to be afraid that this says beta at the top because this is such great software. They're always making improvements to it, so they're actually in a constant state of beta almost all the time. So just click the Windows or whichever platform works for you best. This screen tells a little bit about the features and gives you the recommendations. I'm just going to go ahead and click download. Okay, it's going to take us down the page to the recommended download. I'm running 7, so I'm going to go to the Audacity installer. And basically this is just going to prompt me to download the software. I'm going to click run when it comes up. And it's really a pretty small piece of software, so it doesn't take very long to download. Okay, you're just going to go ahead and follow the prompts and click yes. Select the language and OK. And again, follow the prompts to download this. The default will be to put it in your program files. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, but you could browse and put your program someplace else. But typically when you download software, it goes right into your program files. And I'm going to go ahead and leave create a desktop icon so that it's convenient right on my desktop, but you can uncheck that if you want to leave your desktop uncluttered. And the last prompt is just to install. Okay, again, follow the final prompts to finish, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to uncheck this box because I'm going to show you how to launch this software. So now I'm going to go right to my desktop where Audacity put a link or an icon on my desktop to launch it. I'm going to go ahead and click it to open. You're going to get this little help guide that opens in the beginning. You can follow some of the links to go to the help guide and the get started guide. But really the program is as small as this. It's this little box that allows you to create audio and edit audio. So we're going to just create a little bit of audio to show you how. Really, it's super simple. It's as simple as when I'm ready to start recording and you want to have your microphone plugged in first, you're going to hit the record button, the red record button. And you'll see when I record this, you see the blue waves of files working across the screen. Maybe I want to pause because I want to get a drink of water or I'm going to cough or something. So I can click the blue pause button here, and if you see, this will stop exactly where I paused, and then to start recording again, I just have to unclick the pause button. Once I'm done making my recording, I can click this yellow stop square. And now, maybe because I have a little bit of lag time in here I want to get rid of, I can highlight anything. It's as easy as this. And then click my delete key on my keyboard and it cuts that audio out. So of course after you make your recording, you're probably going to listen to it by pressing the play button. And then you can clip out any items that you don't want anymore. So assuming we're done with our recording, the last thing of course is to save it. Normally you would go up to File and Save As. If we choose Save Project As, it's actually going to save it as an AUP or an Audacity file. Now this is fine if you're not done with your recording and you want to come back later, maybe add another track to it or do some edits. But the AUP file is an Audacity file type and it really doesn't transfer to any other major mediums. So when you're finished, you really want to save or actually export your file as one of the options. So let's click on export, and it gives us several choices down here of file types. Typically a WAV is pretty common, or an AIFF. You might want to export as an MP3 file. So we're going to just go ahead and browse. I'm going to say testing and click save. It gives you a box to enter the artist's name. Just put Deborah. I can click and fill in the track title, the album title, the year, the genre, and even make any comments. I'm just going to name this testing and click OK. Now the first time that you save as an MP3, because of patent rights with software, Audacity actually doesn't include the basic process or additional little piece of software to save it as an MP3 file. So you want to go ahead and follow the prompts here to get a free copy of LAME, which is the LAME encoder to create MP3s, and click download. It's taking us to a page here, and we're just going to go ahead and scroll down the page to get to the encoder link. See, here's right here, LAME MP3 encoder. Go ahead and click on that. It tells us about it and how to download it. We're going to go to the download page. Okay, the first time I came to this site, it looked a little bit unprofessional, but this is really a legitimate encoder for the LAME download. So we're going to follow this link, jump straight to the LAME for Audacity Windows, and it brings us right here, LAME for Audacity, and it's an executable file we can click on and run, follow the prompts to finish downloading it. We're going to accept the agreement. And it's putting it right in our program files called LAME for Audacity. I'm going to click Next and run the install. It's very small, so it finished very quickly. Okay, so now I don't need this window anymore. I'm going to go ahead and close it and come back. Now what Audacity is asking me to do is just to find the LAME encoder that I just created. So all I have to do is click the Browse button, and I know that we put actually the file in a C drive under Program Files, and they're listed alphabetically. So here it is, LAME for Audacity. I'm going to double click there and double click on the DLL file. And there's one step left, just click OK. Now I can save my file as an MP3. That was a little complicated, but don't worry, you only have to do it the first time you make a recording. And let me just move this out of the way. You'll see that my testing file saved here as an MP3. If I double click on it to listen to it, it's going to open up with my default Windows media player. Depending on what type of media player you have, will play your file. This has been just a little mini example of what you can do with Audacity. And it's another video from techtalk.com. Thanks for listening.